What's up everybody, Chef Glenn Ben, I'm back in the kitchen and today I'm working on Moules Frites, which quite simply translates to mussels and French fries. Like any good French bistro dish, this dish is about simplicity and good quality ingredients. First thing I need to do, because it's a two-step process, is I need to get the potatoes fried for the first time, and then we'll go ahead and get the mussels cleaned. I've had my potatoes soaking in this water. You want to allow your potatoes to soak in some cold water for at least about 30 minutes. This is gonna get some of that excess starch out of the potatoes. I've got the temperature on my oil set to 300 degrees. These fries are going to be fried twice. The first fry is for about 4 or 5 minutes or so. We want to cook them through. We don't want them to take on too much color. All right, I moved the fryer back to the counter. I'm ready to get my mussels cleaned up. I've got me a new scrubby. You can use a brush or a scrubby, works well. I need to get them scrubbed and I need to get the beard pulled out of them. Get them scrubbed up really well. And if there's a beard, which there isn't one on this one, but you want to make sure you pull that beard. Make sure that the mussels are closed. If you come across an open one and you tap it to close it, if it stays closed or if it closes, it's a good mussel. If it stays open, it's a bad mussel. So far, we've got good mussels. Let's talk about the wine. I'm pairing this with a 2023 Domaine Michel Ferrer Chablis Premier Cru Vin Lignon. Chablis is one of those wines that you've either heard of or you don't know anything about it. So let me just give you the short version of it, okay? Chablis is Chardonnay from the northernmost part of Burgundy, France. It's not Chardonnay that you're used to when you think of buttery, oaky Chardonnays. This is the total opposite of that. Chablis is lean, it's precise, it's mineral driven. Let's get some in the glass. All right, it's gold. It's almost green actually in the right light. Lemon zest on the nose. There's a buttery element on the nose, almost like nuts, like almonds or walnuts, some kind of nuts. Let's give it a taste. Vibrant acidity. I'm getting green apple. I'm getting sour green apple. And there's this really intense floral element to it. I'm interested to see if this is gonna pair. Let's get to it. I'm ready to get my mussels cooked up and I'm gonna start by adding butter to the pan. I'm gonna go ahead and add my shallots and the garlic. We're just gonna cook this till it's nice and fragrant. I'm gonna go ahead and add my white wine and my seafood stock. All right, we got a simmer on the broth. I'm gonna go ahead and add my mussels. I'm gonna cover those and I wanna steam these for about 4 or 5 minutes. All right, so at this point, we're looking for anything that didn't open up. Any of the mussels that didn't open, we want to discard them. Looks like everything is open. I'm gonna add my tomato concassé. And concassé is just a fancy word for peels, seeded and diced. Season it with some black pepper, salt. Got some heavy cream. I'm gonna stir that in. Fresh parsley, fresh chives. And I'm gonna squeeze some lemon in there. All right, the Moules Frites is done. I am ready to dig in. Man, this is good. Delicious. Fantastic. Crispy frites. Let's see if this pairs. Oh man, this is fantastic. As I mentioned to you, this is so clean and precise. The fact that it's not oaked, the salinity in this, it's sort of mirroring what's going on with the mussels. And in addition to that, this cleanses the palate a little bit and resets the palate for the next bite. But I gotta double check. Get this recipe. That's a perfect pairing. I'm Chef Glenn Bean, as always, eat well.